What if I told you that some of the most powerful anti-aging compounds on Earth are not inexpensive creams, supplements, or medical clinics? They are growing in gardens, on kitchen windowsills, and in forgotten corners of the world. These are plants that keep skin firm, mind sharp, and bodies energized, decades longer than people expect. Stick around, because plant number 11 on this list is 270 million years old, and it increases blood flow to every cell in your body, including your brain. Here are 15 anti-aging plants that can turn back the clock, starting now. Number 15. Schisandra, the five-flavor berry. Chinese emperors and Russian athletes both prize this unusual berry that contains all five flavors at once. Here is what makes schisandra powerful for aging. It protects and regenerates the liver, which is the organ responsible for clearing toxins that accelerate aging and damage skin. When your liver functions better, everything else improves, including energy, mental clarity, and complexion. Schisandra also increases endurance and helps your body resist physical and mental stress without wearing down. The berry supports skin health so effectively that it has been used for centuries to maintain a youthful complexion. This climbing vine produces clusters of red berries in fall and grows well in temperate climates. Take schisandra as dried berries, tea, or a tincture daily for cumulative effects. For anyone whose energy has faded and skin has dulled from accumulated toxins, schisandra is the five-flavor solution that cleans house while rebuilding vitality. Number 14. Amla, the vitamin C giant. This sour fruit from India contains more vitamin C than almost any other food on Earth. Here is why amla matters for aging. Vitamin C is essential for collagen production, and without enough of it, your skin loses firmness and wounds heal slowly. Amla provides vitamin C in a form that remains stable and absorbs exceptionally well compared to synthetic supplements. It also protects cells from oxidative damage, supports healthy hair growth, and strengthens blood vessels that become fragile with age. The antioxidant content rivals any superfood you have heard of. The small green fruits grow on trees in tropical and subtropical climates. Take amla as dried powder, juice, or supplements, since the fresh fruit is extremely sour. For anyone whose collagen production has slowed and whose skin has lost its resilience, amla is the vitamin C giant that gives your body what it needs to rebuild. Number 13. Astragalus, the telomere guardian. This root has been a cornerstone of Chinese medicine for thousands of years, valued for building deep vitality. Here is what makes astragalus extraordinary for aging. It activates telomerase, which is the enzyme that protects telomeres from shortening. Telomeres are the protective caps on your chromosomes, and when they get too short, your cells stop dividing properly, and aging accelerates rapidly. Astragalus is one of the few natural substances shown to support telomere health. It also strengthens immune function, which declines with age and leaves you vulnerable to illness. The plant grows as a perennial legume in temperate climates with deep taproots that take several years to mature. Take it as dried root tea, powder, or capsules consistently for months to experience benefits. For anyone who wants to protect the very structure of their DNA from age-related damage, astragalus is the telomere guardian working at the deepest level possible. Number 12. Gotu kola, the collagen multiplier. In Sri Lanka, people noticed that elephants who ate this creeping plant lived remarkably long lives. Here is what makes Gotu kola incredible for aging. It dramatically increases your body's production of collagen, which is the protein that keeps skin firm and elastic. As we age, collagen production drops, and that is when wrinkles and sagging appear. Gotu kola tells your body to make more. It also strengthens blood vessels and improves circulation to the skin, bringing nutrients where they are needed. The plant grows as a ground cover in moist, shady areas. You can eat the leaves fresh in salads, brew them as tea, or take them as a supplement. For anyone who wants to rebuild what aging breaks down, Gotu kola is the collagen multiplier that elephants figured out before we did. Number 11. Ginkgo biloba, the living fossil. This tree has been growing on Earth for 270 million years, surviving ice ages and mass extinctions that wiped out the dinosaurs. Here is why ginkgo matters for aging. The leaves increase blood flow to your brain and to every other organ in your body. Poor circulation is one of the hidden causes of aging because cells starved for oxygen and nutrients deteriorate faster. Ginkgo opens up the tiny blood vessels that get sluggish with age. Better circulation means sharper thinking, healthier skin, and more energy. The fan-shaped leaves are unmistakable, and the tree grows easily in most climates. Harvest leaves in late summer, then dry them for tea or for a tincture. For anyone who wants to keep blood flowing to places it stopped reaching years ago, Ginkgo is the 270-million-year-old solution still working today. Number 10. Rosemary. Ancient Greek students wore rosemary garlands while studying, believing it sharpened their minds. Here is what makes rosemary powerful for aging. The aromatic compounds protect brain cells from the oxidative damage that causes mental decline. People who consume rosemary regularly show significantly better cognitive function as they age. It also stimulates circulation to the scalp, which is why it appears in so many hair treatments for thinning hair. The compounds are so potent that just smelling rosemary improves memory and alertness. This woody herb thrives in poor soil with little water and lives for decades. Use it fresh in cooking, brew it as tea, or add the essential oil to a diffuser. For anyone who wants to stay mentally sharp well into old age, rosemary is the memory keeper hiding in your spice cabinet. Number 9. Ashwagandha, the stress eraser. This root has been the cornerstone of traditional Indian medicine for over 3,000 years. Here is why ashwagandha matters for aging. Chronic stress ages you faster than almost anything else because the stress hormone cortisol breaks down collagen, weakens immunity, and damages brain cells. Ashwagandha dramatically lowers cortisol levels and helps your body handle stress without the physical damage. It also supports the production of telomerase, the enzyme that protects the caps on your chromosomes from shortening. When those caps get too short, your cells stop dividing properly and aging accelerates. The plant grows as a shrub in dry climates. Take the root as powder, capsules, or tincture. For anyone whose stress is literally aging them faster, ashwagandha is the eraser that helps undo the damage. Number 8. Green tea, the cellular protector. In Okinawa, Japan, where people routinely live past 100, green tea is consumed multiple times daily. Here is what makes green tea remarkable for aging. It contains a compound called EGCG that activates your body's cellular cleanup system. This system, called autophagy, clears out damaged proteins and cellular debris that accumulate with age and cause problems. Think of it as taking out the garbage at the cellular level. Green tea also protects cells from oxidative damage and supports healthy metabolism. The tea plant grows in acidic soil in humid climates, but most people simply buy quality loose-leaf tea. Drink several cups daily for maximum benefit and avoid adding sugar, which counteracts many benefits. For anyone who wants their cells cleaning house and staying young, green tea is the daily ritual that centenarians swear by. Number 7. Turmeric, the inflammation fighter. This bright orange root has been used in Indian cooking and medicine for thousands of years. Here is why turmeric is essential for anti-aging. Chronic, low-grade inflammation is now considered one of the primary drivers of aging and age-related disease. Turmeric contains curcumin, which is one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatory compounds ever studied. It blocks inflammatory pathways at the source before they can cause damage to joints, arteries, brain, and skin. Remember that plant number 2 on this list contains a rare fatty acid found in almost no other food on Earth. It rebuilds skin from the inside out in ways that creams cannot match. Turmeric grows easily in warm, humid climates, and the fresh root is far more potent than dried powder. Use it in cooking with black pepper, which dramatically increases absorption, or take concentrated supplements. For anyone dealing with the aches, stiffness, and slow decline that inflammation causes, turmeric is the fighter that goes to war for you daily. Number 6. Rhodiola rosea, the energy restorer. Vikings consumed this Arctic root before long voyages and battles to maintain strength and endurance. Here is what makes rhodiola powerful for aging. As we get older, our cells produce energy less efficiently and fatigue becomes constant. Rhodiola improves how your mitochondria function, and mitochondria are the power plants inside every cell. More efficient energy production means more stamina, better mental clarity, and faster recovery. It also helps your body adapt to physical and mental stress without burning out. This succulent plant grows in harsh, cold climates where few other plants survive. The root is typically taken as extract or capsules, since it is hard to grow in most gardens. For anyone whose energy has faded and exhaustion has become normal, rhodiola is the restorer that helps your cells produce power like they used to. Number 5. Moringa. The nutrient flood. This fast-growing tree is called the miracle tree because every part of it is useful and nutritious. Here is why moringa matters for aging. Nutritional deficiencies accelerate aging because your body cannot repair and maintain itself without raw materials. Moringa leaves contain over 40 different antioxidants, plus vitamins, minerals, and complete protein in concentrated form. It floods your body with the building blocks needed for repair and regeneration. The tree also contains compounds that help stabilize blood sugar, which is critical since high blood sugar accelerates aging dramatically. Moringa grows incredibly fast in warm climates, sometimes reaching 15 feet in the first year. Harvest the leaves regularly, dry them for powder, or use them fresh. For anyone whose nutrition has gaps that are speeding up aging, moringa is the flood of nutrients your body has been starving for. Number 4. Aloe vera, the skin rebuilder. Ancient Egyptians called aloe the plant of immortality, and queens used it to maintain youthful skin. Here is what makes aloe powerful for aging. The gel inside the leaves stimulates the cells that produce collagen and elastin, which are the proteins responsible for firm, bouncy skin. Applied topically, it speeds healing and reduces wrinkles. Taken internally, aloe supports gut health, which directly affects skin quality because poor digestion shows on your face. It also hydrates skin from the inside out in ways that drinking water alone cannot accomplish. This succulent grows easily indoors or in warm climates and produces gel-filled leaves you can harvest as needed. Split leaves open and apply gel directly to skin or blend into smoothies. For anyone whose skin has lost its firmness and glow, aloe is the rebuilder that works from inside and outside simultaneously. Number 3. Ginseng, the vitality root. Chinese emperors reserved the best ginseng for themselves, believing it extended life and maintained vigor. Here is why ginseng matters for aging. The root contains compounds that support energy, mental clarity, immune function, and physical stamina at the same time. It helps regulate systems that tend to become erratic with age, including blood sugar, stress hormones, and immune response. Ginseng also improves circulation and supports cardiovascular health, which affects how every other organ performs. Regular use builds cumulative benefits that compound over time rather than providing quick fixes that fade. True ginseng takes years to mature, and older roots command premium prices. Take it as tea, tincture, or capsules consistently for months to experience the full effects. For anyone who wants comprehensive support for multiple aging systems at once, ginseng is the vitality root that emperors hoarded for good reason. Number 2. Sea buckthorn, the omega miracle. This thorny shrub grows in harsh climates from the Himalayas to coastal Europe and produces small orange berries packed with rare nutrients. Here is what makes sea buckthorn extraordinary for aging. The berries contain omega-7 fatty acid, which is found in almost no other plant food on Earth. Omega-7 rebuilds mucous membranes and skin from the inside out in ways that topical creams cannot match. Dry skin, dry eyes, and thinning tissues that come with age respond remarkably to omega-7 supplementation. The berries also contain more vitamin C than oranges, and a complete range of skin-supporting nutrients. The plant tolerates poor soil and harsh conditions once established. Use the berries as juice, oil, or supplements since they are too sour for most people to eat plain. For anyone whose skin and tissues have become dry and thin with age, sea buckthorn is the omega miracle that rebuilds what time has worn away. Number 1. Holy basil, the adaptogen king. In India, this plant is considered sacred and grown in courtyards for spiritual protection and physical health. Here is why holy basil deserves the top spot on this list. It is one of the most powerful adaptogenic herbs known, meaning it helps your body adapt to whatever stresses it faces. Chronic stress accelerates every aspect of aging, and holy basil counteracts stress at the deepest level. It protects brain cells, supports a balanced mood, strengthens immunity, and reduces the inflammation that drives aging. Unlike stimulants that provide energy then crash, holy basil builds resilience that compounds over time. The plant grows easily as an annual in most climates and makes a beautiful aromatic addition to any garden. Brew fresh or dried leaves as tea, and drink daily for cumulative benefits. For anyone who wants one plant that addresses aging on multiple fronts simultaneously, holy basil is the adaptogen king that earns its sacred status through results. These 15 plants represent thousands of years of accumulated wisdom about staying young longer. They work on different aspects of aging, from cellular energy to collagen production to stress management and inflammation control. Start with 2 or 3 that address your biggest concerns and build from there. Your body already knows how to stay young. Sometimes it just needs the right plants to remind it how. If this video opened your eyes to what nature provides, hit that subscribe button and drop a comment telling me which plant you are trying first.